Hello, it's Burgess Taylor. And it is now the 12th. But when I created the video, I think this video is actually from the 9th that I'm going to include. I wanted to talk a little bit about multitasking during NaNoWriMo. How you can make the most of your time, how you can make time to write, how you can do things. And I have ADHD, so sometimes multitasking is more difficult than others, but if I can manage it for the most part. I'm sure that, maybe people just kind of need a little bit of incentive sometime, and that NaNoWriMo helps me, because every year during NaNoWriMo and then during the camps, I find myself pushing myself harder to be more organized, to write more, to figure out things that haven't been working for me so that I can change those to the things that actually do work better for me. And that's been a recurring theme every NaNoWriMo event, is finding what works for me and what hasn't worked for me and changing things up. Okay, so part of all this stuff for NaNoWriMo is multitasking. So I have the mask on for my face tonight. I am watching videos. There is my good or quotidian light, depending on which one you want to call it. And drinking. I finished dinner, so I'm writing. Well, I'll be writing when I finish with the mask and the watching of some videos to take a break. I ate dinner and started watching some videos while I was eating dinner. Rockstar is not home, so my son is in his room watching television or playing video games, doing all this stuff. I look like the Wicked Witch of the East. I just need the hat. I'm melting, I'm melting. So the next thing I'm doing is my hair, and I'm putting that in there. Okay, so I'm in pajamas. Yes, that's South Carolina. Yeah, I'm a fan. Well, we're fans. Mr. Rockstar, me, his parents. Some of our friends, we have friends who are Clemson fans. Big rivalries. My husband's brother-in-law is a Clemson fan. So, yeah, this is no makeup, moisturizer on my skin, eye stuff on my skin, stuff in my hair, and I'm ready to write. I'm gonna do some stuff. I have to multitask. There's no way I can do all of this stuff that I'm doing and not do multiple things at one time. Yeah, when I'm done with this section of writing, I will go in the kitchen and I will clean the kitchen from dinner. And as you can see, this is what time it is right now. So I have plenty of time to write. Plenty of time. Okay. I'm gonna get ready. One of the things that I've been doing lately has been trying to ferret out some of the stuff that I was a little stuck with, some of the detailed stuff that I didn't get when I was doing my initial outline. So I got this. It is Tarot for Writers by Corinne Kenner. My middle name is actually Corinne, and it is spelled that same way, so it's pretty cool. I am at would be chapter 4, and she calls it character creation. I'm reading, and I'm going to do some cards, and I'm going to try to come up with some ideas for this next portion of my novel. Yes, I'm in pajamas. I don't have on makeup, and my hair's wet. This is how it is. You'll see a clip before this where I had on a mask. Alright, I had stuff in my hair too. Put tea tree oil and some leave-in conditioner, moisturizer, balm. So one of the things you have to do when you have naturally coarse curly hair.
Right. Some writers will tell you that the best stories are character driven. Others will tell you that plot is the most important element of a story and that a solidly constructed storyline will keep readers hooked. That's theory. In practice, it's almost impossible to separate well-written characters from their adventures, so we'll start with characters because they're the easiest figures to find in a deck of tarot cards. Deal yourself a starting hand. Begin with one card for every character typically you'll want to include. I'm going to do this because there are some people that I need to add to the story. I grew up playing board games, card games, that kind of thing. I can operate this deck of tarot cards a lot better than I can operate this deck of tarot cards. This deck of tarot cards is really, really hard for me to manipulate. These are extremely pretty tarot cards. I think that they're very pretty. I really do. And they're a little bit bigger, but they're not necessarily easier to read. But I do think they're very pretty. I want a new deck. I haven't decided what deck I want. So right now, whoa.
So my writer mug matches my writer shirt, and I wish I could say that right now I'm writing, but it's a quarter till 2, and I have spoken with Bare Minerals again, and I've done a lot of things, and I'm getting things done, part of which is researching information for one of the things, and I put a limit on it. I can only research for an hour, so I've gotten that done. I did a blog post this morning because I've been remiss in doing my blog posts on my website. I got a new website, and please, if you haven't already checked it out, it will be below, and please check it out because I'm trying to eventually get everything from my old blog on WordPress, the free one. And I've got it all on the new one, but I'm trying to get away because eventually I'm going to close the old stuff. Just haven't done so yet. I figured I'd give it a few months, and then maybe in December, that's when I'll do that. But a lot of stuff, that I let kind of go during NaNoWriMo, I become a little remiss in certain things. So I try to at least once or twice a week really push myself to get things like that done, like writing the blog post. I used to be a blogger. I was blogging every day, sometimes multiple times a day, before I started blogging. Now that I'm on doing the vlogs, I feel like I'm being redundant when I say the same thing for the most part in my blog post that I said in my video. So I've been trying to figure out a way to kind of change things up a bit, and I think I might have figured that out. So that's a good thing.
I have Maxwell House's coffee. It's a special whatever. It's like a combination of a dark and a medium roast. It's very smooth though. It's one of their smooth blends. And I have white mocha raspberry creamer in here. No Starbucks today. Can't afford it all the time. I'm a gold member though, so when I do buy it, the rewards add up. Bare Minerals is making good on things, and they finally are straightening out why my Bare Minerals rewards weren't working when I was purchasing stuff online, but it only did show things when I actually went to the boutique, which is an hour away, and I don't go there much. So I'm happy about that. They're fixing things, and my money should be back in my account, and in about 2 weeks I'll be actually ordering my Bare Minerals stuff, because the season is changing, my skin is getting lighter. I'm going to try their Bare Minerals, I think it's Complexion Rescue, because the rosacea gets really bad in the wintertime, and I think that will actually help. So I've heard a lot of really good reviews, watched a lot of videos about it, so I'm actually kind of excited about it. And the moisturizer that I got, which is their brightening moisturizer, wasn't working. It was stinging my face and causing the rosacea to get worse, so I'm going to give that to my daughter, my mom, whichever one wants it, because it's a whole bottle. I tried it for 2 weeks. It started making my face mess up, so then I waited, and then about a month later I tried it again, same thing. So it's pretty much a full bottle.
Oh, last night it was right on my laptop. My laptop is right here. So you guys can see, I have Snoopy and Woodstock on it. And that screensaver says write, and it has a bunch of exclamation points. So to remind myself that I need to be writing. Like my desktop says you should be writing, and this one just says write. I am super excited, though I'm at a stage in the novel where it's really good. She's gone home. She's just walked into the apartment and heard the music playing, and she can hear them upstairs, and she's about to catch her girlfriend in the act. I have done the funeral scene. I did the scene where the mentor and her are talking, and he's telling her that she needs to start training again, and she's telling him no. She went over the inheritance. She went over the letter from her grandmother. She's found out some things about the witch hunters and herself and a prophecy. And I'm not spilling all the beans. But right now she's at this part where she's about to catch the girlfriend. And that's going to be a fun and interesting scene because this is smack dab in your face. Yeah, see the ink on my fingers? This pen leaks at the base. If you're watching my video, it leaks right here. This comes out. Look at that. And it will not stay in. It will not stay in, and it's leaking from there. I do not know why. As you can see, ink is coming off of it right now. The silver one, don't have that problem with, but this one, this will not stay in there. It doesn't stop. Like, it just goes in and out. There's no catch to it. I've tried anything and everything I could think of to make it stay in there where it will get stuck like it's supposed to do, and then you press it down and pull it out, but it doesn't work. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I ended up with ink everywhere. Yes, I have ink. One other thing, writing. I let my emotions get the better of me sometimes, and I get stuck in that scene, and I feel like I'm in it, and I start, like, I get upset, and I get overwhelmed or stressed out because it's not going the way that I want it, and then I doubt myself. So I've decided that from now on, when I get to that point, I'm just going to stop right there in that scene, make a few little notes about what it is that's going wrong, or what it is that's, like, you know, got me stressed out, and then I'm going to go to the next scene. Just going to go on to the next scene. I'm not going to be creatively clogged. I'm not going to let myself have writer's block. Not doing it. Just not doing it.